Am I the asshole for refusing to keep driving my wife to her pet sitting jobs? I'm 31M, a software engineer, and my wife is 30F and works as a pet sitter. She's genuinely good at her job, but the transportation involved has become a major source of stress in our marriage. I currently cover around 90% of our expenses: rent, bills, groceries, the car payment, and our health insurance HSA, which we fully spend on medical expenses. I also give her $500 a month for personal spending. We had agreed to save any extra money so we could travel around the US before eventually leaving the country, but she recently spent $2,000 upgrading her BTS concert ticket, despite already having a regular ticket. We also recently moved. She contributed $900 toward the move, which I genuinely appreciated. However, she had to fly back to our home country for medical treatment right in the middle of it, so I ended up handling all the packing, unpacking, and around 10 car trips by myself. Obviously, I don't blame her for needing treatment, but doing the entire move alone added a lot to the exhaustion I was already dealing with. My wife refuses to drive, even though we own a car. She also doesn't want a bike or use an electric scooter. Public transportation causes her severe anxiety, especially when the buses are crowded or feel unsafe. I understand that her anxiety is real, and I feel bad that she has to deal with it. However, using Uber every day would wipe out most of what she earns, and our budget is already tight. I work from home, usually 10 to 11 hours a day, and I'm working toward a promotion while dealing with a very unstable tech job market. We split the housework roughly 50-50ths. I used to drive her to clients fairly often, but after moving farther away, it has become much harder to do without constantly interrupting my work. Today, she texted me from a crowded bus because she was panicking, and I tried to support her over text as much as I could. Later, she reminded me that she has a month-long cat-sitting job coming up that pays about $500 for 20 visits. The pay itself is decent, but the route is extremely inconvenient, especially given her anxiety around public transportation. Before she accepted it, I warned her several times to seriously think through the logistics because I couldn't guarantee that I would be able to help. Driving her wouldn't just mean dropping her off. I would have to drive there, wait around 30 minutes while she finishes the visit, and then drive her back or to her next client. Parking there is difficult and paid, so the cost would fall on me too. When she brought the job up again and asked for my help, I got frustrated and reminded her that I had already warned her this would be difficult and that I couldn't promise to drive her. She then sent me 16 minutes of voice messages while crying, calling me a bad partner and saying that I never support her. I finally snapped and told her that I would gladly help more if I actually had the time, and that she might understand my exhaustion better if she worked the same hours I do instead of 3 to 4 hours a day. I know that was harsh and dismissive. She responded that I'm always whining about my schedule. I cover nearly all our shared expenses, do half the housework, and help with her job whenever I realistically can. But the moment I set a hard boundary because I'm completely exhausted, I'm suddenly the bad guy. Am I the asshole?